Chapter 1693. Ito's anger did not come from hypocrisy or narrow-mindedness. During this time, he has been feeling upset. First, the beloved daughter was seriously injured, and then the future son-in-law Kwam disappeared inexplicably. Immediately afterwards, he spent $4.5 billion and planned to invest in Suki Pharmaceutical. The contract was signed and the payment was made. Then, Yen suddenly returned and unilaterally declared the investment contract he had signed invalid. Then, Alex strongly stated that there were no shares, and the $4.5 billion would not be refunded. Ito Uehiko lived so big, he thought he had never seen such a brazen person. If it wasn't for this kid who seemed to be really strong, plus the Su family was about to come to China to discuss cooperation, Ito Uehiko would really want to kill Alex immediately. But he did a great deal of tolerance for the Su family's arrival, but the first stop of the Su family's visit to Beijing was not to discuss cooperation with himself, but to find his enemy, the Takahashi family. At this moment, Ito Uehiko's mentality collapsed. What happened? Why have I encountered so many problems recently? Is it to go to the temple to burn incense, worship Buddha, and eat vegetarian food for a few days? Seeing him fury, Tanaka did not dare to come up to persuade him for a long time, until Ito Uehiko had enough vent by himself. Tanaka Koichi leaned forward and said, "Chairman, you don't have to be so angry about this matter. Even if the Su family gets in touch with the Takahashi family first, it doesn't mean anything. I have received their message. They will visit the house in the morning the day after tomorrow. We still have a chance." Yuhiko Ito said with a black face, "For this kind of thing, it is very important for the Su family to choose whom to meet first. It is as if you are talking about a girlfriend in OSA, and at the same time you have work matters to go to OSA. Your girlfriend should go to work first, which determines which is more important in your mind." Hiroshi Tanaka said embarrassingly. "President, love and career are not the same things." Ito Uehiko said angrily, "Then treat you as a playboy. You have two lovers in OSA, and now you go to OSA to see them separately. Then I ask you, will you choose to see your favorite one first, or first see the one you don't like that much?" Hiroshi Tanaka hurriedly said, "It may also be that I like both, but I can't meet at the same time, so there must always be an order. If don't know how to choose, maybe I will use lottery or guess coins. It's decided in a way, so it doesn't necessarily represent who I see first, who I like more." Takehiko Ito raised his leg, kicked Hiroshi Tanaka distractedly, and blurted out, "Go on, I f'king use you to comfort me here. Why should I go?" Hiroshi Tanaka stepped back a few steps, and said, "Mr. President, I'm right outside the door. If you have anything, please call me." At the same time, Alex has come to the campus of the University of Beijing. Although the styles of this city are quite different, the University of Beijing, like Eastcliff University, is one of the top universities in Asia, naturally with a strong academic atmosphere and a sense of sacredness. Alex is a very knowledgeable person, but it is a pity that he did not have the opportunity to receive a complete higher education. This has always been a great regret in his heart. Back then, one of his parents graduated from Eastcliff University and the other from Tsinghua University. When he was a child, he would often follow his parents to visit these two universities, or accompany his parents to participate in some activities of their alma mater. In the past, he always felt that he would definitely choose one of Eastcliff University and Tsinghua University in the future. After finishing his undergraduate degree, he would choose a top business school from around the world to study in business management. The heirs of most big families basically follow this line. Because the members of the big family are also very clear in their hearts that the more they are born in the big family, the more they have to improve their comprehensive abilities, otherwise, they are very likely to be left out or eliminated by the family. Among the top 10 families in Eastcliff, as long as they are young heirs of the right age, it is impossible for anyone to have never studied at university. Of course, Alex is the only exception. If Alex is not included, the ratio for undergraduates is 100%, and the ratio for postgraduates is also 100%. Even those people who immediately devote themselves to the family business as soon as they graduate from university will spend their spare time studying for a master's degree and MBA. It is a pity that Alex is now 26 years old, and he knows very well in his heart that it is impossible for him to return to school to study for university or for a master's degree, so this has become his eternal regret. At the University of Beijing, you can see young people of different skin colors everywhere, dressed in simple and plain clothes, carrying school bags or holding textbooks, and many people appear to be in a hurry. At first he was still surprised, and seeing the Chinese New Year in more than half a month, why didn't Chinese universities have holidays? Chapter 6